Hey everyone, Araja here, back again with another upload. In today's video, we're going to be talking about something just a little bit different. And actually today we're going to be talking about the success of Deadpool and Wolverine, or Deadpool 3. I personally saw the movie myself and it's honestly a phenomenal movie. Now to me personally, this movie has completely reset the MCU, and what I mean by that is, due to the success of this movie, that a lot more people actually have their eyes and attention back on the MCU. And a bit of a spoiler warning here if you guys actually haven't seen the movie, so if you haven't seen the movie, you can go ahead and skip past this part. But the story actually implicated at doing so. It almost brings and ties everything back together again. And in my opinion, it did it in a much better way than a Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie did it, and it did it in a much better way than the actual Loki TV shows did. Now, it's no secret that this is actually Disney's first rated R film. And as a movie, it actually did amazing. I'm actually really surprised that Disney still greenlit this to this day. I mean, in the entire movie, he was roasting Disney, he roasted the old 20th Century Fox, he roasted himself, everything. And in a way, honestly, just as a fan, it was great to see Hugh Jackman back again. I mean, that's the Wolverine that I grew up with. I think that's the Wolverine that everybody grew up with. So it was great to see him in his comic accurate suit. It was great to see him again, put the claws on. Just Hugh Jackman is just the best Wolverine. Just bravo to them. Bravo to Ryan Reynolds. It was a great film. And overall, as of late, I'm kind of liking the direction that the MCU was going in. Now, personally, I'm cautiously optimistic for Captain America: Brave New World. And the reason that I'm cautiously optimistic is actually just due to the fact that if the trailer felt like gritty Marvel again. It wasn't that jokey, weird Marvel that we've been getting for the past couple years. It gave me that same kind of feel that the Civil War trailer gave me back when I was about 15. But from the look of the movie, it looks like it's taking itself seriously. It looks like that Captain America, or Sam Wilson, although I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of Sam Wilson's Captain America, it looks like he's taking his role seriously. It looks like he lost a little bit of weight too as well, so it looks like he's been training and doing everything he can to prepare for such a role. And for that much, I can really appreciate. And also just the dark tone and the grittiness of this trailer is amazing. So hopefully when it comes to the MCU, when it comes to Captain America, when it comes to Deadpool and Wolverine, I really hope that they actually just reset the bar. I really hope that this actually brings the MCU back. Also, we've been getting a lot of mixed reviews about the latest news about Marvel. I'll get to that in just a second, but overall, I just want to finish talking about this Captain America trailer, and I just think that, I know I'm 2 weeks late to it. I wanted to make a video about it a couple weeks ago, but I wanted to wait until I saw Deadpool. But as I said before, I really hope it brings back that grittiness of Marvel. I really hope it brings back that actual stakes. It feels like they're actually having to fight, and they're actually having to really put their all into every single last battle they're going into. Jokey Marvel just went way too far, especially after trailers like, or if not trailers, or movies like Thor. Like, Thor was terrible when it came to all the jokes. But now to the latest Marvel controversy, everybody seems to be really divided when it comes to RDJ returning as Doctor Doom. Now, there is a comic where there's a variant of Tony Stark that actually does become Doctor Doom, but I honestly, personally, when it comes to RDJ playing Doctor Doom, I really could care less. I mean, obviously his time as Iron Man was done, and he did it for so many years, ever since I was literally 7 or 6 years old, so I don't mind him actually exploring and wanting to become a different role within Marvel. I know RDJ is a great actor, so I honestly just think people are overreacting personally. He's a great actor, and I know he'll knock it out the park, but as long as the story itself is good and it makes sense, that's all I care about. Now, I know a lot of people here are probably wondering, like, what are you talking about? Why are you talking about Marvel right now? Why are you talking about the MCU side of Disney? And that's actually because with the latest success of the MCU, this could have huge implications of the future of Star Wars. If you guys can recall, a little bit over a month ago or a few weeks ago, I made a video titled because there was rumors that the Star Wars rated R film could be potentially in the works, or in the very, very early stages. Now, what do we just have that came out that's a massive success? Deadpool 3, Deadpool and Wolverine. That was a rated R film, and it's brought in a lot of success for Marvel. I mean, guys, this movie is set to cross over $1 billion worldwide easily within the first 2 weeks. That is some extreme success for Marvel recently. As we all know, the MCU was on a downward spiral, and it just kept spiraling and spiraling. And what else has been spiraling? Star Wars. Star Wars has been spiraling for years now. I mean, after Mando season 1 and season 2, it's just been all downhill. Especially after Acolyte, which seems more and more likely as the more and more news comes out that it's more than likely not going to get a season 2, which is a good thing in my opinion. But only time will tell if it actually does get a season 2, so we'll have to await that news. But as I said, a rated R Star Wars film would open up so many possibilities for the franchise and could potentially even have a revival type of thing like what's going on with the MCU and Deadpool. Now, me personally, if Star Wars got a rated R film, I'd be extremely happy. I mean, I feel like Star Wars has always been held back by its PG rating. If we were to get an actual Star Wars film, a rated R Star Wars film, I would personally like it to be set in maybe the Old Republic era. Or you can actually skip the Old Republic era entirely and actually just focus on a Sith-centric focused movie. I mean, can you imagine actually getting to see some of the dark side rituals that take place? Can you imagine actually getting to see what some of the dark side torture methods are? Or how they use fear tactics and actually get into the Jedi's head before they get into fights. I don't know, it just really seems kind of cool and interesting to me. I personally would love to see a rated R Star Wars film, and after the success of Deadpool and Wolverine, I can almost guarantee that we're going to get one in the near future. Well, anyway, that's all I got for this video. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Would you guys accept a rated R Star Wars film? I personally, honestly, I just say go watch Deadpool and Wolverine first and then make your opinion. I just got to say that movie's great. And then also after watching the movie, maybe you can actually get a better feel for how a rated R Star Wars film could potentially look or how it could potentially go. And then, I mean, you can always leave your comments now and then, you know, because you always have an opinion on something. I mean, everybody has an opinion on something at the very moment they hear something. So maybe leave the comment now, then go watch the movie, then come back and revise the comment, or maybe just come back and leave a new comment. I mean, I'm down to interact with everybody in the comment section. As you guys already know, I'm always interacting. But that's all I have for this video. I've been ranting on too long or bantering on too long. I just say go watch Deadpool Wolverine. It's such a great movie. And if you didn't like it, you know, come and have a conversation about that with me too. I personally want to hear why you don't like it. May the Force be with you and have a great rest of your day.
You failed, Your Highness. I am a Jedi, like my father before me.